energy, get feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. Cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me, no I can't hide it. And there's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that video. For those of you who don't know me, I am Jerry Lynn Orocho, and I'm a senior sales director, and I'm coming to you live from Cape Coral, Florida. And I just love that video. Do you not love that music? I was dancing while it was playing. I love that anything can happen. It's the truth, right? Anything can happen. If you think it can happen, you can make it happen. I love it so much. So welcome to our Dream Big event that we're having this evening. We're so excited to have you here tonight. I would love for you to comment and let us know who invited you tonight, who invited you to watch this video, and where you're watching us from. As I said, I'm from Cape Coral, Florida, but I have two other girlfriends with me tonight, and they're from different places. So we want to know where you're from, whether you're watching the replay or you're watching us live. Go ahead and comment, because the other thing is, when you comment, it enters you in for prizes. So you definitely want to be commenting, and we can see your comments. And I'm just going to quickly set the agenda. First, we're going to give you some company information, and then we're going to give you some product information. Whoops, sorry. Little technical difficulty there. Sorry. We're going to give you some company information. We're going to give you some product information. You're going to hear the story of inspiration and hope from my beautiful offspring sales director. And then, but the first thing we're going to do is share some information about the company with you. And let me get that ready. Here we go.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kathleen Woodbridge. I am a future executive senior sales director, and I have been with Mary Kay for 33 years. So, yeah, I'm married. I have 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and you know what? I just love the flexibility of this business. And you know, it's in that little video, it talked about creating our days the way we want. And I created my day today, and I took my granddaughter and 4 of her kids or 4 of her friends, no kids, to Urban Air, and they had a good time. And I sat and worked while they all played for 2 hours. So it was great. But anyways, we want you to share what impressed you the most about that Mary Kay video after watching it. And just remember, commenting is how you get entered into the drawing, you know, to earn a prize. So I am going to ask you, please keep your heart and mind open as you listen tonight to everything that we talk about. And are you living a life that you really love? If the answer is no, Mary Kay, it just might be something that you know, you might want to take a closer look at. And so we're excited to be able to have you on here. You know, we want you to be able to create your life of hope, possibilities, flexibility, passion, and purpose. And we don't know if Mary Kay is for you or not, but you might know someone that it could be for. So please listen. And, you know, we're looking for women who are coachable and who are willing to learn. So if you have those 2 qualities, then you are ready to learn in Mary Kay and see what possibilities it has for you. So again, just listen with an open heart and an open mind. And if it's not for you, maybe you know someone who would love this opportunity. But now we're going to share some of our favorite items, our Mary Kay products with you, and I'll go first, okay? So this is a very, very difficult question for me because I love all of the Mary Kay products, but I have to say that one of my favorite products in Mary Kay is actually a 5-piece set. This is the Mary Kay Repair, the Voluform set. Time-wise repair Voluform set. This is my skincare routine, and I absolutely love it. You know what? Who wants to lift away the years like me? Well, with this fabulous set, this appearance of any dark lines and wrinkles, they are reduced. And it's got a lifting, your appearance that is restored, and a youthful volume is recaptured. So this is an amazing skincare for me. I absolutely love it. That has a great Voluform complex in it. And it has a cleanser. It has a lifting serum, a day solution, night solution, and eye cream. It is the greatest. And so that is my favorite product, keeping me looking young. And so we're going to pass it on to Alesia now. Alesia.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you are commenting. I cannot see the comments, so I want you to make sure you remember to comment and ask questions so you can get into the drawing. But my favorite product is the hydrogel eye patches. This is a perk for the eyes. For all of you who have students going back to school, this is great. You know, you're driving them to school, you just pop them on your eyes. They're just that simple. And I love them because they take away the darkness under your eyes when you stayed up long helping with those school projects and doing all the things that mommies do, or daddies. Daddies stay up late too. They are sparkly gold. They are about 40 in a pack. And they're beautiful. You can put them on while driving. You can put them on while fixing breakfast. You can make them your very special treat that you give yourself while doing everything else that you do. So again, I want to make sure that you are commenting and leaving us questions, even if you're watching the replay. She's going to go back and she's going to check the replay, and we're going to check in on our questions and answer them there. I believe Jerry Lynn, my fabulous co-host and my senior, is ready for one of her favorite products.
I sure am. Thank you, Alesia. Thank you so much. And it's so funny. Like Kathleen said, it's hard to pick a favorite. It is hard. So I'm going to say that my favorite right now is our brightener. So we have this amazing product line. There's a whole line of these, but they're called Clinical Solutions. I don't know if you ever see it. Yeah, there you go. It's Clinical Solutions. And so these are called cosmeceuticals that you can do. It's basically like a dermatologist or a med spa treatment that you can have in your own home. And so this is my favorite right now. It is ferulic niacinamide brightener. And I'm going to tell you about it. And then I'm going to show you a before and after picture, because if you don't believe me, this is the best brightener you will ever try in your life. I promise you. So this is going to obviously brighten uneven skin tone. So the ferulic acid is actually a high potency antioxidant that acts like a shield. It shields your face to defend from external factors that may lead to skin discoloration. So you are actually preventing future discoloration by using this. The niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, and this essential nutrient is a brightening superpower. And then Mary Kay has the exclusive patent on the navy bean extract. It's an ingredient known for its brightening efficacy. And so I'm going to share with you, and don't judge me, okay? Like I said, I live in Southwest Florida, and I do live in Southwest Florida, and I ride a motorcycle. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at one time. And I'm trying to open my picture so that you'll be able to see it. Sorry, it's hard to talk and click at the same time, but I can do this. I am confident. Okay, so I do ride a motorcycle, so please don't judge my before picture, but here we go. This is my before and after picture. Can you all see it on the screen? I hope you can. Yes. Okay, good. You can. Okay. So this was just a year ago, July of 2022. Same lighting, same location. Look at how freckly my skin is. It looks almost gray. We came out with our niacinamide brightener in January of this year. So this is July of 2023, using this product for just 6 months. Look at the difference in my skin, okay? And I only use it at night. You can actually use this product morning and night, and but I only use it at night, and it has a dropper. So the only thing I want to tell you is it does have a dropper. You want to make sure that you drop it into your hands. You don't want to touch it with your skin or touch it to anything else, because it'll contaminate the product. So you just drop it into your hand, rub it on your face right after your cleanser, and it's only $38. But I'm telling you, I mean, you saw the results speak for themselves, right? So now I get the privilege to introduce my offspring sales director. You heard Alesia call me her senior sales director. And what you may not know is Kathleen Woodbridge is from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and she's my senior sales director. So she raised me in Mary Kay, and she is the reason I am the leader that I am today. So I brought them all back on screen. And I get to introduce Alesia, who's in Estero, Florida. So even though we both live in Southwest Florida, we're not very close to each other, especially with traffic. We are not close to each other. So we love doing these virtual events so we can see each other live. Okay. So I get to introduce her. Elise is actually a personal team member of mine. And she joined my team 9 years ago, and she debuted as the sales director of the Bold Dreamer unit in May of 2021. So yes, during the pandemic, when everything was virtual, she promoted herself to sales director, and she has reached a quarterly sales goal of what we call a star consultant 26 times. And she has made 2 appearances in our Queen's Court of Sales. And so when you are in the Queen's Court of Sales, you have sold over $40,000. And I don't know if she's sporting her ring, but we both have earned both of these rings. Okay, good. This one was last year. This one is this year. You can win diamonds and earn diamonds in Mary Kay. So I'm going to let Alesia take it away, and she's going to share her inspirational story with all of you.
Okay, I am Alesia Dickerson. As she said, I am an independent sales director with Mary Kay, and I totally am in love with what I do. Before Mary Kay, I was a stay-at-home mom, retired. So I had retired as a stay-at-home mom. I had just moved to Southwest Florida with my husband. We have been married 32 years, and we are empty nesters. So when I moved to Florida, I had just come off of my duties as a military spouse. And being a military spouse was fun and interesting, while at the same time I was homeschooling. I was a single mom sometimes, but not all the wonderful things of the military that it provided me. Well, in 1991, I was pregnant with my son, and my grandmother asked my husband to allow, because she was of a more mature age where husbands allowed their wives to do something. Well, anyway, he allowed me to stay home with our son, and I promised him that one day I was going to return to work. When he grew older, 18 was my number, but we soon thereafter, 2-3 years later, we got pregnant with my daughter that gave me another 18 years. Well, those 18 years came around, ended a year early because this smart little one was going off to college, and she did not want to be near her mom. She did not want to be in the same city. I wanted her to take a gap year. She was ready to be independent, ready to do everything her father and I had groomed her to a year early. So I put on my big girl pants and I said, well, we're going to Florida. We came to Florida, and I was shocked that there was no one here greeting me to tell me about this great place, because I was a military spouse used to going to places where someone was going to introduce me to my new place. Not. Well, we went to a military function where I met Jerry Lynn Arocha. And she approached me, and I said no, but I would love to attend a party because I wanted some Journey perfume. That was my favorite back then, still is. So I gave her the right number, turned around. And she contacted me via mail, snail mail, and I went to her studio, had a party with just 3 of us. I think it was 3 of us. We had a party. She asked if I was interested. I still said no, but she said it would help her if I would listen to the marketing plan. Of course, I'm a helper, and I was glad that she would think of me. I went to that sharing appointment that I now learned was a sharing appointment, and was blown away with what I had learned, and said, the thing that we all say, I know you're saying, I'm going to talk to my husband, I'm going to talk to whoever is the most important person, you're going to talk to them. Well, I talked to my husband, and I kind of knew what he was going to say. And something inside of me, other than the voice of God, told me that Mary Kay was where he was sending me. So I decided to sign my Mary Kay agreement, only for friendship. Because traditionally, many people come into Mary Kay with many reasons. Some people want financial freedom. Some people want tax write-offs and recognition. You like to be recognized, just as Jerry said. We earned this ring and so many more prizes throughout the year. 50% your discount. My Journey perfume would have been 50% off, and many people decide for that. But the most important thing I took away was there were girlfriends. I was used to having girlfriends to hang out with, and Mary Kay was going to give me girlfriends. Lo and behold, I got into this company just for girlfriends after a cup of coffee and a starter kit. My starter kit has so much in it for me that I had not yet finished unfolding what is in there for me. There are friendships. I have girlfriends all across the United States who are truly dear to me. And I have financial freedom. I have the ability to work when I want to, how long I want to, or when I don't. If you know me, my kids can ask me to come to them at any time and I will leave. Let's see. The tax write-offs, yes, they're good, but it's not better than, I think the friendships are the best. I have learned and gained from having a Mary Kay business that confidence that I thought I had. I truly thought I was a confident person. But since joining Mary Kay, I have become more confident. I have become confident in my my speech in front of people. And most importantly, and here lately, I have learned that I have just what someone else needs to take them to the next, to their next, whatever their next is. If it's financial freedom, I want to help you to get there. If it's your next being able to speak in public, it's there for you with Mary Kay. As I said, I'm married to Mr. Dickerson. He's my Mr. Wonderful. He's my biggest supporter. He supports me in my bad days, on my bad days, and especially my good days. And I have 2 children, Brennan, who is 30 years old, and he lives in Austin, outside of Austin, in a place called Pflugerville, with his soon-to-be wife and their dog, Summer. So I am a dog granny. And Alana is in Chicago. She's working for the government, and she too has her own Mary Kay business. I think that's it. That's a lot. But what I take pride in most about my Mary Kay business is that I can work it on my time and still be able to visit my children, my grown children, my adult children, when I want to. And that's all about me.
That's awesome, Alesia. That's great. I love it.
That's my Mary Kay grandma.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's great. I love that, you know, when you talk about coming into Mary Kay for friendship, it is just an amazing culture and community. So I really affirm that in you too. And we're so glad to have you in Mary Kay. And I love that you can, again, show that you can really work this business around your priorities. And that's awesome. I think that's great. Now, we want all of you to share in the comments, what part of Alesia's story could you relate to? Was there anything that was surprising or impressive or whatever? What did you love most? And, you know, there's really 4 main reasons why women say yes to Mary Kay and the Mary Kay opportunity. And you know what? You don't have to really even feel like you can do it right now, because we teach you. You know, we don't ever go into something new thinking we know it all. We expect to learn in there. So just remember that little thing. We're going to teach you how to do everything, but they come in because they want freedom and flexibility in their lives. And it doesn't matter what season of your life. I came into this business when I was in my childbearing, you know, I was pregnant for my 3rd child. And now, you know, I have grandchildren. So the flexibility through whatever season of life you're in. And they also come in for the income. Who couldn't use a little more money? Mary Kay even said anybody, over 40, they need cash, right? Yep. And not the, you know, we need it when we're 42. But anyway, so everyone needs a little extra. And
We-
let's face
I
it, our
think
products
think
are
when we were
awesome. What?
well, when you're 40, you need personality.
Oh,
And 60,
personality
you
when you're
need
50.
cash.
Yeah,
60, you
you're in
need
cash.
cash.
Okay. Well, you know what? But every age, you do need some income coming in and a little more. And that's why I joined, to add a little more income, never knowing I would do it full time and earn 3 cars or earn, many cars. But anyways, so the products are awesome. So they come in because the products are great. That's what, got me to come in too. And then our culture. We are a company with a heart, and you'll learn more and more about that. And actually, that heart unfolds even more as you go along. So now, right now, there are 2 startup options for coming into Mary Kay. And I think, Jerry Lynn, you're going to put up a little video for us. Okay. So,
Just a
yeah.
flyer.
So what's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Just a flyer. No video,
The
just
flyer.
a flyer.
Yeah. So, so we have 3 streams of income, just like this says. We get 50% profit. No, no territories. Inventory is optional, but it is a built-in support system that trains you, like I said, and supports you. But you can come in for $30, and that is our virtual kit, and that includes your personal website and credit card processing. It's a $70 value. So if you want to do your product or your business virtually for $30, you can begin. It's amazing. If you want to add on a few samples, you can get some samples, and then you can hand them out. And that's another way to, do, if you want to do anything in person, or if you want to send people samples and then do them virtually. So that's $45. Or you can do what we call our hybrid kit, and that is a kit that has everything you need, both to do this virtually and in person. And that is really, I always say, that is the best business decision to make, because you get over $450 of full retail products in there, and then samples and additional educational material. So it really is very minimal in what it costs. So that's all the options that you have. Now, if you've heard anything today that you're interested and you're ready to get started, you can type in the comments, "Start today." That would be awesome. But now I'm going to hand it over to Jerry Lynn. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Wait a minute, I can't hear you.
I know. I just realized it told me your mic is muted. I love this.
Okay, great.
This software is amazing. It tells you what to do. You don't have to be perfect to run a Mary Kay business either. We are all human learning these technical skills. But we did have a comment. So I just wanted to share, Alesia and Kathleen, that we had a comment that someone loved to talk about the girlfriends. They love hearing about, making girlfriends when you join your Mary Kay business. So really quickly, because we want to be respectful of your time and we wanted this event to be 30 minutes, I'm going to talk fast. There are a few things that may be stopping you from saying yes to a Mary Kay opportunity. You may be worried about time. How much time do I have to put into a Mary Kay business to be successful? Well, you're not going to like my answer, because my answer is you are your own boss. So you decide how much time you put into your business. It's up to you. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So if you just want to work your business a little bit, you can do that. I started to make an extra $50 on the side. That's all I wanted. I did not know 22 years later it would be paying my bills, but you do as much or as little as you want. It's totally up to you. We had a guest last night at an event who asked about, where do you find your people? Where do you find customers? Well, in Mary Kay, we teach you to work in your circle of influence. So we have you start with your friends and family that you already know. You don't have to walk up to strangers on the street. We want you to start with people who will laugh with you, not at you, at your appointments. And so they're going to help you, and they're going to invite people they know to help support you and grow your customer base. And then some people will tell us that they're not the sales type. And I actually went live on Facebook in June to talk about this. I don't think I'm the sales type either. I don't think anyone on here, Alesia or Kathleen, are salespeople either. What is a salesperson? A salesperson means that you can convey feelings, that you help somebody feel an emotion and it sways them one way or another. That's what we do every day of our life. Do you need to convince your child that they need to eat green beans? You're a salesperson because you're selling those green beans to your kid, right? Do you have to convince your husband that you want to go to a certain restaurant? You're selling that restaurant to your husband. We do it every day. The difference is, as Kathleen said, and I interrupted, I apologize, but she said these products are amazing. Our products are amazing. And the only way that we share them is because we use them ourselves and we love them. So you're just sharing them with your family and friends, a product that you already know and love. Just like when you find a restaurant, you tell everybody they have to go to the restaurant and you usually invite them to go with you to try the new restaurant. It's what we do with our products as well. And finally, the last thing that will stop women from starting their business is fear. And I want to tell you that fear and excitement are exactly the same thing. They are both based on the unknown. You decide if you're going to be excited or if you're going to be fearful. It's totally up to you. But I will tell you that if fear is stopping you, fear will stop you from growing that seed of greatness that God has placed within you. Fear does not come from God. And we want to make sure that you're going to blossom into whatever whatever purpose God has for you. We want to make sure that you're finding it. So we would rather, instead of thinking, what if I did this and I fail? We would love for you to think, what if I did this and I succeed? How would my life be different? How could I provide for my family? What opportunities would I be offering to my children that I wouldn't be able to otherwise? How would I be impacting my family's lives? So you have one more chance to answer. We only have one comment so far, so we have one winner. If somebody wants to comment, we do have prizes to give away. And remember, you can comment on the replay as well. So we have one more chance for the prize drawing. We would love a letter grade from you. Are you an A, B, or C? A stands for, after hearing all this information, absolutely, I want to start my own Mary Kay business. I'm ready to be the master of my future. B, I still have some questions. So will you buy me a cup of coffee so I can get my answers? And then C is, I'm a very happy customer, but I'm glad to know this new information because I can send women that I know to my consultant who I think would be great with this opportunity. So we love our customers. We would not have a successful business without all of our customers. So it's okay if you're a C, and it's totally fine if you put that. We will not, don't feel bad about it. We want to make sure you're A, B, or C. Just let us know which you are. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. And be sure to reach out to whoever invited you. And we're going to be doing these events weekly. So feel free, if you didn't get enough information, if you want to think about it, you want to join us next week, we will be here next Wednesday, but it'll be at 8 o'clock, not 8:30. Kathleen talked about our freedom and flexibility. Well, Alesia had to take her husband to the airport. That's why we started at 8:30. We set our own schedules. We do what we want. And if you want a job that you could do that, you could start with Mary Kay as well. So hopefully we'll see you next week. Invite some girlfriends to join us. We'd love to see you. Thank you to my beautiful co-hosts. It's so great to see your faces.
Thank
And we
you.
all did a great job. Good night.
See ya.